Friday, July 6, 4 p.m. I'm taping on Ronald Jr.'s recorder and will use it until I get mine clean. And the new one that Phyllis is getting me. Brad and her were getting me some tapes, a legal pad, and pictures from the thrift drug. I'll give her the 2 pictures Mom sent me taken back home. Ronald Jr. has a good, strong pair of field glasses. He has just about everything a boy could want. Portable TV, tape recorder, radio, field glasses, .22 rifle, a 20-gauge shotgun, fishing equipment, boat and motor. What more could you want? Ronnie and Naomi don't allow Junior and Vicky to want for anything. Vicky has a nice piano, about a $900 piano, TV, radio. What else could a girl want? Both have many friends. They are really living real good. Ronnie and Naomi love their children and put them first in everything. They're 2 fine grandchildren. 4:30 p.m. Glenn and Ronald Jr. throwing football. Glenn was at school this morning for a workout and lifting weights. Football practice in West Virginia begins August 1st. Cannot have organized practice until that time. Feet are still swollen, though I took water pills for 2nd day straight and have kept them elevated all day. We'll skip water pills Saturday so I can go to Ronnie's game. Naomi had salmon cakes and vegetables for supper. Just ate a hot dog and lemonade, very good. We snack here anytime we feel like it. 6:15. Ronnie and Naomi go in the store in Ohio, Kroger's, Radio Shack. I'll listen to the Reds-Pittsburgh game tonight on radio while they're gone. And write for my tapes. Wrote Mom and Cynthia. I told Mom about flying home the 28th. Arrive at 12:06. We might have a cookout, but better still, I'd like to have breakfast at Perkins again on Sunday. Diana, Dale, Greg, Cynthia, you, me, and Larry. I'll pay the bill. I'll just rest Saturday night. I think that would be great. It would be worth it after being away for 35 days away from you and Greg and my friends. I think it has been good for me. I have learned to pace myself in everything I do. I realize I'm a sick man in a sense, and will be the rest of my life. I'll always require oxygen, I'm sure. But by using it and good care from a nurse like you, I think I can have several good years left to be with you and my family, which I love dearly. I have taken several pictures for my photo books. I'll add to the books in the future. When I get to Jimmy's next week, I'll call Maxine and go out and see her. I'll ask her if she'll let me bring the material Rebel had collected before his death on the family tree. I think he had it just about completed. I want to take the material to Jimmy's and tape it. Make 2 tapes, one for me and one for Maxine. I'll give her one free to use the material. I believe I can tape all of the material in 2 days. Make both at the same time. Use Ronald Jr.'s recorder and mine. Ronnie will make 25 copies of the family tree he showed me. He'll run them off at his home office. Each of the kids will get 2 copies, one for the Cummings family and one for the Seitz family. Jenny was mailing it to Phyllis about the Seitz family, and I'll get it when I get to Jimmy's. This will be something to keep me busy, a hobby. I like to do this. July 7, 1979, Saturday, 4:30. Up and feeling good. Feet almost normal. I slept well again last night. 4:50. Ronnie and family sleeping. I feel very good this morning. My breathing is not too bad. After a cup of coffee and a smoke, I fell asleep. Slept until Ronnie got up at 7 a.m. He made me another cup of coffee, and I read the paper. Naomi up at 7:30 a.m. Kids sleeping. Ronnie and Naomi have gone to Kroger's. Took another nap. They have just returned. Naomi fixed my breakfast, a bacon sandwich on toast, large bowl of frosted flakes and bananas, coffee. All very good. Ronnie to baseball field at Point Pleasant for the 14-15 All-Star practice at 10 o'clock. No mail again this morning. Expected pictures from Vern Tyson. The prescription center wrote him a letter, told him to send them to Jimmy's. I have taken my pills and have used the respirator. Feel real good. But don't understand why my feet remain swollen. They go down to almost normal at night, then swell during the day. I will not take a water pill today. Ronnie will shave me when he returns from practice. He's going to cut glass on Greg's picture too. Beautiful day, sun shining brightly. Hope it's not too hot at game today. I'll have my oxygen tank with me in case I need it. And I'll probably watch the game from the car. Hope Ronnie's team wins. He pitches but told me his hitting was off this year and that he doesn't play regularly like he used to, but he still enjoys it. Naomi washing clothes and cleaning in kitchen. She has a washer and a dryer. She washes 2 or 3 times daily. Vicky has gone to the church for Youth Day. Lots of fun. No. Saturday, July 7. Ronnie shaved me this morning. I changed clothes and am going to Ronnie's game at 2 p.m. My feet were swollen a little when we left for game. Ronnie parked the car where I could watch game from car. I took oxygen tank along to use if needed, but I did okay without it. Ronnie's team lost first game 7-5 to a team made up of 2 teams. Most of their players are from Ohio, rest from West Virginia. Any team is allowed to pick 3 players from Ohio. Ronnie's team beat Tri-County and then lost to the team that beat them in the first game. After the first game, Ronnie, Naomi, and I went to get something to eat. I ate baked ham on toast. Very good. While watching game, my feet kept swelling and were strutted. Naomi brought me home and took water pill and elevated my feet. I have been that way since I came from game. Naomi stayed with me. She baked a cake and made peanut butter fudge. The fudge was real good. I rode General. We had a nice visit with them. He's a fine fella, and he and I write to each other regularly when I'm home. We've always been pretty close. I may stay with Jimmy through Friday. Have him take me to Chris's and Karen's. Stay a couple of days and nights. Then have Chris put me on a plane at Columbus for home. I must get back to my doctor and family. Go to Chris Friday, July 13. Stay Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, and take evening flight Sunday for Tampa. Call the Saturday the 14th for a reservation. Senior citizen discount for flight. The 15th wheelchair assistance. I think this is what I should do. My health comes first, and if my feet keep swelling, something will have to be done to find the cause. I'm sure Cliff would understand, and I was with him for 5 days in May. But I wasn't well at the time. I don't know whether I should tell Mom about my feet or not. At least not yet. But she'll have to know about it and why I'm coming home earlier than I had planned. 22 days vacation. 4 o'clock a.m. I have just run out of oxygen in tank Ronnie switched me over to last night. Instead of waking Ronnie up to put me on the other tank, I just got up. I'm wide awake and ready to get up for a cup of coffee. My feet are almost back to normal. I kept them elevated all night. I slept well last night, and I feel pretty good this morning. 9:30 a.m. My breathing is pretty good. My head and throat about cleared up. I'll try and get a few things together to take to Jimmy's today. Made me a cup of coffee. Breakfast I had cereal and bananas, tomato juice coffee. Very good. Ronnie and Neoma got up and slipped out and ate while I was sleeping. Ronnie, Junior, and Vicky going to Sunday school. Neoma staying with me. She is washing my clothes to take to Jimmy's. She's packing some things for Junior and Vicky to take on an outing with another family to a lake and picnic above Pomeroy High. Junior and Vicky came home from church. Ronnie took a picture of them. Vicky, dressed real pretty, looks like a young lady. Ronnie stayed for church. He came home later, back to sleep. Neoma packed my suitcase, and Ronnie put rope on box, and everything is ready to go. 3 p.m. Just woke up from another nap, but feet are still swollen. I wrote General and wrote Cliff, telling him that due to my swollen feet, I'll be flying home from Columbus next Sunday from Columbus, Ohio. Stay with Jimmy until Friday, then to Chris and Karen's until Sunday. May take an evening flight. Eastern Direct Senior Citizen Discount. Called Saturday for reservation. Phyllis will come to Jimmy's this evening. I'll pay her $34.95 for a cassette recorder from Sears. Give her 2 pictures Mom sent me and give 2 to Jimmy. Take 2 to Chris. I mailed 2 to Cliff today. Buy 4 C batteries for Junior's recorder. I am borrowing to do some taping at Jimmy's. Pictures, blank tapes, and legal pad from Phyllis and Brad. Get data on Seitz family. Jenny mailed her. I'll work on the Seitz family tree after I get home. Put roll of film in at Max and Dave's. Jamie to try and take rough edges off my class ring setting and engrave my name inside. Do it before Friday. Ronnie napping on floor at 3:10 p.m. Still waiting for Jimmy. I think Jamie is coming with him. Reds and Pirates game on radio. Norman for Reds pitching. Dreesen hit a home run. Parker hit a home run. 8th inning. Reds batting and leading 4-2. Did not score. Pirates in 9th, no score. Reds 4, Pirates 2. I'll call Mom tonight and tell her of my plans to fly home next Sunday. I'll call Chris about plans, explain my swollen feet. Call Ward and Hilbert about trip Tuesday. Might go Monday for a visit, just according to how I feel and how my feet are. Highland Pharmacy, Tony, we didn't do that. Ronnie is making homemade ice cream. He and I like our ice cream. Said he could make it in about 20 minutes. I love homemade ice cream. 3:25. When I get home, I want to send Ronnie and Neoma a set of good coffee cups. 4 from Mars. We didn't send them any cups when we sent the other 4 kids for Christmas one year. They have been swell to me this week. And Junior and Vicky helped me any way they could. Junior will be a junior in high school next year, and Vicky is in the 8th grade. Jimmy showed up with Sonia. I am now at Jimmy's, all set. Back where the TV is. They've been so good.